Risa, and my brand is called Risa Venezia. So Risa actually comes from Italian riusa, so it's riusa without a U. And riusa means to reuse because basically I upcycle furniture textiles. So as you can see, it's directly taken from furniture that would have been like the bottom of a sofa, and this would have been like the curtain basically. So I directly upcycle them, and I like to keep references for it to show that it actually comes from furniture. And Venezia means Venice. That's where I take my textiles from. The story behind my brand is that I grew up surrounded by textiles, especially furniture textiles, because that's I live in an area near Venice that is basically just catering to that specific like furniture artisanship. I just had a conversation about 3 years ago with my brother, and that's really what started everything. He was saying how much the made in Italy is just becoming basically a facade, just a fake label that's not really representing anything that it was representing before. And that was really heartbreaking for me because I know all these artisans personally, and I know their incredible work and their know-how. And that was something that I think I really felt compelled to take action. Yeah, so it started as a game, basically, as just a small project that became something bigger at the end of the day. So this collection is basically my first big collection because all the other ones were just small batches. And so I called it Todora, which is a Byzantine empress. And the reason why I chose her is because she was a very, very powerful and independent empress. And she kind of like defied the norms of her times. And even the other pieces that I have, they're all named after strong Byzantine empresses that, like her, were really standing for just woman empowerment, and we're not really taking the norms of the society for what they were. All my collections are taking inspiration from Venice and from the history of Venice. So Venice actually really started to grow the most when it was under the Byzantine Empire. And in fact, you can see so many references to the Byzantine Empire. There's a lot of Venetian Byzantine art in even the main square in Venice, San Marco. And in fact, what I'm wearing here that I will show you guys, it's like actually a mosaic made from artisans around Italy. They're called Fruio mosaic. It's an actual representation of a mosaic that's in a basilica in Ravenna. And so yes, it's inspired by, let's say, the first moment where Venice kind of began to grow, and I would like to think about my collection as being the same. I would say, I would love to say to just go for it, but I think the responsible thing to say is actually to consider whether you have the resources, you have the time, whether it fits in your future, because I don't think it's just a choice that you can make just out of the blue and just go for it. So I think it should be like an in-between between these two things of, yeah, I really just want to do it, and I don't really care about the consequences, and I think that's really beautiful. So I think finding a happy medium between the two would be good. And I think the biggest advice that I could give, even to myself, like right now and for the future, is not to listen to people, sadly. Everyone's gonna tell you that you're not gonna be able to do it, that it's impossible, that the industry is saturated. But anything that you really do out of love and out of true passion, it's going to resonate with people's hearts. So I would say go for it, but then consider whether it's feasible to you.